What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Mark here with the Better Mark. Let's get into these Sunday plays. We're going to break down the MLB card on Sunday, July 28th. I'll give you guys my best bets. We have 5 best bets in today's matchups, as well as some leans along the way. So make sure you guys all stick around to the end of this video, and let's get down into it. Make sure you also subscribe right here on the channel. Smash that like button, and feel free to hop on over to the Discord. Join us there. Links down below. Okay. Also, if you want to become a channel member, there are links for that as well as some of the sponsors, which, as you can see in this video, it is oddsjam. So there is a promo code also if you do want to get involved for 35% off your first month or annual plan. Okay, we're going to see it featured in this video and all of my videos because it is one of the most invaluable tools in the market if you guys want to use. Find the best odds available as well as some other cool features along the way. So check it out, links down below, and let's get down into it, okay? Quick recap, though. Yesterday, I do want to share with you guys what we did. We went 2-2. We had a profitable day due to the fact that the 2 bets that came home were plus money plays, so always good when that happens. And also a little bit of a segue into what we did on a UFC card. Gave out 5 best bets within the UFC. We parlayed them, and we bet them individually, so going 3-2 with some plus money on the UFC card. That was something I gave out on the Discord. So hopefully you guys took advantage of that as well. That was a very strong evening. Edwards, we were on Muhammad to win. So we cashed that at a very, very high price, as well as some of the other methods of victory, props, and some of that. So very, very strong day yesterday within UFC and the basic wash that we had within the major league bets. Okay, so let's get into it. Like I said, 5 best bets and some leans along the way, and let's get down into the odds jam. Okay, this is where we're going to look at the first game on the card, Reds and Rays. We've been on the Reds pretty much the whole series between these two teams. We have Hunter Green going for the Reds. No pitcher yet for Tampa Bay has been announced. I would favor the side of the Reds. You can see it right now at a price of -122. I think that's where the value is. Finally get them as a favorite. They've been plus money the whole week and weekend. So that's where I'm at within this contest. So I would be going the Reds on the money line. Next game is the Padres and Orioles. This one almost made my card. I do think that the Padres get the sweep today, plus 139, great value. Also, you can take them plus 1.5 at a -140 price. You can see right there, best odds available. I do like the Padres to get the job done. What we see here within the matchups, okay, Randy Vasquez has been phenomenal in some of his recent starts. Going against Albert Suarez, that has been kind of a misnomer where he's given up a lot of runs in his last few starts. So kind of where I'm at within those matchups, all right? And we're going to get into the next game on the card, which is something where I look for the Phillies to continue their onslaught. They won by margin yesterday. We were on the run line within the Phillies at home. Kobe Allard is pitching against Joey Cantillo. So 2 pitchers making their debuts. This is where we're going to just defer to the better lineup. Okay, better lineup at home. This will be a best bet. We're all over the Phillies in this matchup. Okay, and that's where we're going to be able to take Philly at a -135 money line price. That will be my first official play. Okay, Texas and Blue Jays, similar to the Reds. We've been on the Rangers. I'm going to stay away from them though. Jose Berrios at home pitching for the Blue Jays. Yes, I am fading the Blue Jays right now in this moment in time, but the Rangers on the road, it's a different handicap, so no play for me in this bet. I'm staying away from the Rangers, waiting for them to get back home, and then I look for them to continue to trend in a positive direction, okay? But I am fading the Blue Jays for the foreseeable future, all right? And then this is another game that almost made the card. We got Ronaldo Lopez going against David Peterson. Mets Braves, all right? This is at Citi Field in New York. I like the Mets here, okay? But Ronaldo Lopez has been phenomenal. He doesn't give up runs. The Braves, the only reason he has losses on his record is because the Braves fail to show up offensively. The Braves have been back as of late, okay? But this is something where we look into this game. This would be a definite play to the under, as well as if I was going to give you guys a lean towards the side, it would be behind the likes of the Atlanta Braves. However, I wouldn't look to play this in the full game because the Mets are really good, so I would go Braves first 5 if I was going to bet this game. All right. Then we can hit up Detroit and Minnesota. Bailey O'Bear going against Alex Faedo. Alex Faedo, 5-1 on the season. Excuse me. That's something you can't ignore. For me, this is a over bet. I do like the Twins for some reason. I just can't get down with Detroit. I know they're at home. I know they're at Comerica, but that's something where it would be Twins or over if I was going to bet this game, but no official play. All right, and then we're going to head up to Miami, the Miami game where they're traveling at Milwaukee, finishing up this series. Kyle Tyler going against Tobias Myers. Milwaukee's kind of been a shell of themselves, right? 59-45 on the season. I do like the Marlins at a plus money price. However, in this matchup, I don't like it in terms of the Marlins winning. So I'm going to stay away. However, if you do want to get some action on the Marlins, you can see it right now on the numbers. Plus 184 money line, plus 1.5 is minus 114. Those are two great ways to attack this game if you were going to lay with the Marlins. However, I do want to stay away from this because I think this is one where I think the Brewers can get. Okay, so that's kind of where I'm at with the net handicap. All right, then we are going to get to another official play. This is Kansas City and the Cubs. We are going to go first 5 under 5 at a minus 125 price. I don't trust the Cubs bullpen, so I don't want to bet the full game over. However, Javier Hassad and Cole Reagans, I think that we can get this one done, staying under the total of 5. I know it's been relatively higher scoring within this matchup, and we've been on the under, the full game under. I know this has been something where I think the game in which Seth Lugo pitched, we saw a ton of runs just right in the first inning. I think there was like 8 runs or so. It's unfortunate sometimes that happens when you take totals, but we are going to take the first 5 under 5. Looking at some of the metrics too, I like both of these starters, and more so, this is a great play because I don't want to leave my bet subject to the bullpen. So we're going to go first 5 under 5 minus 125. All right. And then let's hit up the Dodgers-Astros game. Okay, we have River Ryan going against Spencer Arrighetti. This is one where it's Dodgers or nothing. I've been betting the Dodgers pretty handedly. Plus 112 on the money line. I think this is something on the road where they end up kind of evening this one out, getting the win in the final game of this series matchup. Okay, so Dodgers money line or nothing, plus 112 would be my play in this contest. Just trust the bats going against Spencer Arrighetti. I think this game is going to have a lot of runs as well. The Dodgers have not been hitting the baseball. The Astros have been winning with relative margin, but that's something where I think it all comes to an end today. I think the Dodgers get this one done. Plus 112 on the money line would be my lean in this play. Okay, Mariners, White Sox, next game. We got Bryce Miller and Garrett Crochet. This will be an official play. I look for this one at a total of 7. You can definitely see the reason why this is set at 7. 7.5 would be juiced up. I would lean towards taking the under. However, Seattle, when they're on the road, that's something where they don't really have the same splits within home versus away in terms of total runs expected. So for me, this would be a lean towards the under. However, I am going to be betting the Seattle money line. I think this is way too cheap of a price with Bryce Miller pitching. Minus 104. Garrett Crochet, 6-7 on the season, but I just don't trust the White Sox. 27-80 on the season. The worst team in baseball, in my opinion. So let's go with the Mariners, minus 104. I think that number's wrong, where Seattle should be a way, way higher favorite. So look for the bats to get it done for the M's and take the Mariners on the money line, minus 104. Okay, and then we're going to head over to St. Louis, where we have St. Louis hosting the Washington Nationals. Minus 146 now. That number has moved. The Cardinals would be the bet. Miles Mikolas hosting DJ Hers. I keep saying the Marlins, but the Washington Nationals, they are kind of a team that, they were one of the most profitable teams to go alongside the Cleveland Guardians to start off the first half of the season. Since then, we've seen some regression offensively. The Nationals have not been putting up runs, so I look for St. Louis to win this game with ease. I'm just not going to lay the minus 146, so staying away from this matchup as well. All right, and then let's hit up Colorado and San Francisco. Austin Gomber, Jordan Hicks. This one almost made my card. I really like the Giants. They've been winning, covering the run line too against the Rockies. The Rockies on the road have not been solid. Gomber 2-6 on the season. The Rockies 38-68 on the season. I think the Giants are hitting their stride a little bit offensively. So if I was going to bet this game, I would lean towards taking the Giants on the money line. You can see it right here. The number that we're getting here. Let me find this for you guys. The number that we're getting for the Giants, minus 176, it's a little too high. So if you do want to get some plus money, take them on the run line where you can find that best number available. So check out the Giants on the run line. That would be my play if I was going to bet this contest. All right, now we have 3 final games before we hit up that Sunday night matchup between the Yankees and the Red Sox. So we get into that rivalry. We will have an official play in that, so I'll save that one for last. But we do have a play. We're going to be taking Oakland against the Angels. For me, this is a simple play. The Angels have been the Athletics have been one of the most profitable teams in recent times, winning 4 of their last 5, as well as what we're seeing with a little bit of the money split favoring the A's, bets versus the handle. I think this is where the Athletics right now at a plus 125 price. That's too good of a value to pass up. I don't really care who's pitching. This is more so a fade against the Angels. They've lost 3 out of their last 5. And in these 5 games, the recent times, these have all been low-scoring games. We did have one that hit 9 and hit 11 against Oakland, but that was something where you look for the reason why this handicap is so great is that I do favor the Oakland Bats right now. They are playing some very scrappy baseball offensively. Pretty much if you're in the way of Oakland, that's a team that I don't want to be playing right now. I can't explain it. The rosters are definitely not allowing for kind of this handicap to be right there. It doesn't jump off at the page of you. You look at the season stats, everything says stay away from the Oakland Athletics, but going against the Angels, I like for them to continue their offensive onslaught, and Oakland continues to roll. I like them in this matchup. Let's get the job done. Plus 125 on the money line against the Angels, okay? Then we're getting into the game before the Yankees. This is Pittsburgh and Arizona. I don't have a play in this contest. This is a coin flip game. The Diamondbacks minus 105 is a lean. The over 8.5 is also a lean. You can get that juiced up at an over 8. I'm going to stay away from this one. It's too much of a 50-50, so I am going to not play Mitch Keller versus Yolbert Diaz, okay? But I would lean towards taking the Diamondbacks if I was going to bet this game. All right, and then let's hit up that final game, the final official play that we're going to have. We are going to be looking to fade Carlos Rodon, playing in Fenway against Tanner Houck. I look for the Red Sox. I think this number is way too low. Minus 102 favorites is the best number you can find the Red Sox. That will be my final official play. Tanner Houck continuing his all-star season. I know he's 8-6 on the season, but quite frankly, I think this is something where we look at the Yankees. They are in true disarray. We get a better pitcher. We're going to fade Rodon like we've been doing, and I think we're going to have some success taking the Red Sox right here on Sunday Night Baseball. You can see what the Yankees have been doing. They've lost 3 out of the last 5. Same thing goes for the Red Sox, but the Red Sox have kind of been every other. So look for that zigzag to continue. And they look to have another possibly high-scoring affair. We look at the first game in this matchup, 7-9, the Yankees lost to the Red Sox, and then we had 11-8 where the Yankees won. And for the Red Sox, I think this is something where they always look to follow up their loss with a win. So losing to the Yankees 11-8, better pitcher. Let's do the zigzag. Let's take the Red Sox on the money line in tonight's contest. So that'll about wrap it up. We got 5 best bets. This is the rundown that we're going to have. Seattle money line minus 104. Kansas City first 5 under 5 runs minus 125. Philly on the money line. Oakland plus 125 money line, and the Red Sox minus 102 on the money line. So those will be my 5 best bets. Good luck with all your picks. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys will be betting. Also, feel free to hop on over to the Discord. A lot of great people over there that we chop it up every single day, pretty much talking live action, all that good stuff. And sometimes I drop some nuggets over there as well. So make sure you guys all join us on the Discord. It is free to do so. If you do want to become a channel member, give back to the channel. It's $10 a month. I don't charge for picks, but that's one way that we look to kind of provide exclusive content, which we'll be getting into pretty extensively once we hit football season. We're going to be doing some members-only live streams, some members-only picks. I got a lot of things in the works, but we have not been doing so on that front as of late. Baseball is an everyday kind of job when we look to do these. So things are going to pick up. This is the last week before football kicks off. I think the Hall of Fame game's next week, so things are going to get in high gear, and so it's going to be a fun time. I can't wait for football season to start. This is actually a great time to relax, because once it does start, That's when things are going to get really crazy. We're going to have to start betting opening numbers. We're going to have to look ahead, all that good stuff. There's a lot of things that we do in football that are really going to help out, I think, with how you guys approach games, kind of my strategies, my philosophies. So can't wait to show you guys. I have not had the opportunity to have a football season under my belt on YouTube yet, so this will be a really great experience for all of us. I'm really excited for that. I started this channel back when the Super Bowl kicked off, so it's only been a couple months. So appreciate all you guys that have subscribed, really showing some strong growth, and I love seeing these numbers go up. And so it's really important to make sure you guys all subscribe down below, and turn on that notification bell as well, because sometimes I go live, sometimes I don't, but when I do post content here on the channel, I want you guys to all get notified when that happens. So make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell. Good luck with your picks. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys all tomorrow. Cheers.